People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news is an incident as it pertains to a girl and her mother. Her name is Blue Ivy or Ivy Blue. And she claimed that a man from Barbados was sending all sorts of message and that he was supposed to hire a man to take her out, and he is sending all sorts of pictures and videos with her in her birthday suit. Now, people, like me say, there is always 2 to 3 sides to the story. We're speaking about Blue Ivy or Ivy Blue, and I am speaking about the person who is from Barbados and his name is Jake. And then there's the truth. Now, people, we've heard Blue Ivy and her mother on social media in several videos. I think at least 2 videos so far. And they are playing this victim role. They are playing this hype role. They are playing this uptown uppity role as if nobody can support them lifestyle because their lifestyle is so high in the stratosphere. Well, people, the truth and the fact is that this girl claimed that she went to Barbados to look for an aunt that was supposedly making cookies, and she just went to visit because, you know, that is what uptown persons do. Them visit, them go overseas because they can. They have the visa and they have the resources. However, people, the truth and the fact is that she went to Barbados because she was in the strip club. Now, people, based on the information, I am speaking about credible information, the source, receipt, and everything, documentation, evidence provided by Jake. He said that he met her in March of 2019, and then on or about April of 2019, they started dating. That last year. Now, based on the information, it is said that she left Barbados and then she came to Jamaica and she told the man that she is trying to set up some sort of business. So the man said, me no know about that because I always hear about you Jamaican girls, especially the ones that are always on social media posing up, showing everything. We are talking about everything in the Victoria. We are talking about the man and everything. We are speaking about all the assets. We are talking about the perkity, you know, we are talking about the squeeze up and the ASS rate and late blue blah bling. So anyways, people, he said that she called him from Jamaica. And people, this is the next thing to know to show you that this lady is a con. The man said that whenever she wants anything, she call him the night before and she sweet him up. She tell him how she love him and promise him the star and the moon, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. And then the next day she call and drop a bomb. She wants some money. So people, he said that he realized this disturbing trend. So him kind of get leery, him kind of get suspicious. Him start to look on her over him glasses. Cause I say, this girl seems like she is a con artist. It seems as if she have motive. So anyways, people, the first instant he said that she told him that she wanted to start a business, and him said, boy, I don't know about that, you know. You can come back and forth to Barbados and I will help you there. However, I am not going to send any sort of money to Jamaica for finance any other woman because it makes absolutely no sense. I don't want to be a victim. However, people, he did not follow his mind. And he sent her the money in Jamaica. And people, remember you hear the mother saying that this man now no money and him can't support the lifestyle. Well, people, guess what? Allegedly, based on what Jake is saying, Jake said that when he called her to send the money, she said, no, don't send it in my name, send it in my mother's name, send it in somebody else's name, send it in my mother's name. So him said, why would I send my money in somebody else's name, especially because of the fact that the mother don't have the same surname as her. So him kind of get iffy. So people, like me say, he went against his mind, he went against what his sense told him, and he sent the money to the mother. Now, people, remember, like me say, this are the same mother that claimed that she has this and she has that, and she was hyping up herself on the 2 video where you see. So anyways, she said she wanted the money to start the store, and she gave him all the expenses, and the man being a fool, he sent the money. So that is the first instance. The next instance, a couple of months later, she called him back again and say, yeah, you know, so I get the store and I decorate it, make it look like we are talking about Beverly Hills, we are talking about Rodeo Drive, so everything look good. However, me run out of money, me need stock. So the man say, hold on a minute, what the BBC, Rate, Lele, Blue, blah, blah, you say you need stock after me give you the money for everything that you claim that you want. So anyways, being the fool that he is, him send the money once again, one more again, and the same transaction to the mother, the same mother, through Western Union, or we are speaking about MoneyGram, whatever the case is. So anyways, after him do that first time, second time, the third time, she call him back and say, you know, so I have the store now, my parent, me have parent. However, me need some mannequin, me need to decorate the store. You know, say I have to have the mannequin them outside for basically patch up the store them pan, or patch up the clothes them pan. So anyways, the man say him send her money once again, one more again. Now people, this is in 2019. Fast forward 2020, she called back the man. He said that they stopped speaking for a little while, and then afterwards, she called him back. I guess the expense she needed some more money. So she sweet him up once again, one more again. And she said that, you know, so I have a care because if me I run business, I'm a want to contact the client them and I need to pick up this and pick up that and run certain errands. Me need to have a care, so I have transportation. So it would be more efficient. So therefore, I can conduct my business more efficiently. So she said to him, you know, so I have a rent-a-car and the rent-a-car is costing me like $1,000 per month to rent this car to get around. So people, we are talking about from January, February, March, April, up to April, in my validation, in my receipts for that. So people, we are talking about $4,000 in a 4 months for rent a car. Now people, if you know anything about Jamaica, you can take that same 500,000 and you can buy a nice, like a decent used car. If you're not rich and if you're not posing, if you just want transportation instead of taking, we are speaking about renting a car or basically taking a cab, you can basically buy your own little second-hand car. So anyway, you know, so she's a hype girl, so she don't want that. She want basically rent car and she want pose off with her friend at the expense of this man that is living in Barbados. Hold on a minute. So people, I hope that you are following. The first time him send money to cover all sorts of expenses associated with the store, associated with the business. The second time him send money doing the same thing again, stock in the store. The third time that he sent money is to buy some mannequin. And the fourth time that him send some money, we are speaking about to pay for some sort of rent a car. But people, she was not done there. We are speaking about an exploitist. We are speaking about a con artist. Because the man said she called him back, we are talking about in a June or July. And she said to him, you know, so me in a little financial bind. You know, so somebody want to take me go a court and them are going to lock me up, and she basically a ball and a beg. And the man sorry for her and send $700 again. We are talking about the equivalent of US dollar. So people, we not talk about no pure money. And people, guess what? She do the same thing once again. So people, the moral of the story is this. Based on what this man is saying, and people allegedly, that is his side of the story. We hear from her, we hear from the mother, and now we hear from the horse's mouth. Now people, when we listen to this man and the way that he speaks eloquently. He is a soft-spoken person. He is not aggressive. He does not sound like he has any sort of motive for basically talk about the girl or talk bad about the girl. As a matter of fact, he was more forced to say because he said that he did not want to divulge any sort of information. However, when he was told by Triple X that he has to speak his piece or else people are going to believe the side of the girl, that is when he gave out the information. So people, we are not speaking about a person that is aggressive. As you see this lady and the mother. Now people, it only shows you that this lady is a con. Because the same mother that was saying that she or him can finance for her lifestyle and she act like she was so uptown. We are talking about Narbrook and Cherry Garden and she have this and she have that. So basically this lady, this young lady and this mother, they acted as if their lifestyle was up in the stratosphere, and this is a common man, so therefore him could not do anything for them. However, to find out he was sending money at least on 4 or 5 occasions through the mother for the girl. So people, when we talk about persons on social media, and people, I go show you how some of Jamaican people stay. People like these, liars like these, persons with motive, understand that if they are a convincing liar, Jamaican people are always going to believe them, because people, sometimes some people them just have them receipt. So people like me say, when this man called, he had the voice notes, he also had the receipt. We are speaking about text messages, and that is why this girl, whenever she was calling and asking for money, she refused to text the information she want to call, because more than likely she knew that the man would not have been recording it. So therefore, him cannot use it against her in the court of public opinion or in any sort of court. So people, we are talking about con. And it is persons like you people on social media that basically encourage these people. So people, the point that I am trying to make is this. Just because somebody sounds convincing, just because they fit that profile of the uptown, just because them tell you that they are this or they are that, it does not mean that they are this or they are that. Because a liar is a liar, and a liar is also a thief. And people have had that experience on YouTube where people claim some bad mind them, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling, and them have filed for me, and they are going to expose, and they are asking their subscribers, should I expose him because him name Kipling? People, that is furthest away from my name. And but me go at Denham Town High School. People, me don't even know which part Denham Town High School there. Me used to go GSC, Jamaica College, and people, me have persons on YouTube that know me. It is not like I am a stranger. It is not like the voice that I am using is not my original voice, like some people will sound like a nerd. So the point that I am trying to make is that because somebody sound convincing does not mean that they are telling the truth. They are just some slick con men and con women in this case. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that this girl is just as lie as that blogger. Me I talk about liar, you know who me I talk about. And because them thinks that them have people that follow them, or because you feel like you're brown, or because you feel like you have a platform, you can come and tell lie. However, at the end of the day, if you don't have the receipts, if you can't show and prove, and people like me say all the time, I am from the show me state. So me want somebody come and show my name, say me name Kipling. Me want somebody come and show me, say me used to go at Denham Town High School. When me know and people, me I talk about multiple people who know me know, say me used to go at Jamaica College. So the point is that we catch 2 big time liars. We are talk about this man and him sister, because the 2 of them are 2 peas in a pod. The 2 of them lie like hell. Them are the 2 biggest liars ever in the history of social media. Point blank. And if them want to prove, them come and prove. Point blank and period. A joke, this too easy. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I said, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section.